fun. Like I'm not really getting angry at all. It's weird.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know why. So
Hmm.
I know, but like this staggered. I mean, it's bad enough. Like, see, the second map pack for Battlefield 4 has been out on Xbox for since like December or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
Like Second Assault, and PS4 hasn't, or PlayStation platform hasn't got it yet.
Mm.
It's because of the whole issues. They just stopped developing the DLC. So it's so weird. Like people are playing like Operation Metro and like remade maps on fucking Battlefield 4 and Xbox One, but can't get it on it PlayStation. These things are just stupid now.
Mm-hmm.
But this, oh my, are
Yeah, like you can have it at 6
they
p.m. your
are,
your
are they
fucking local time. Like
are
fuck
they
you.
are they treating the release of a map pack as big as the release of the game now?
Oh my
Basically,
god.
so it's like the staggering release dates and time zones.
That's stupid. It's fucking DLC for Christ's sake.
I can already guarantee you, that the PlayStation will not have that. It will just be there in the store in one at some point. Spider did try to play Battlefield 4. He's not interested. Just not. He doesn't enjoy it. So there's no point for. I'm not going to force him. So there's no point you guys try to force him.
Mm-hmm.
Simple as that. Um. So again, yeah, I guarantee on the PlayStation, the map pack will just be in the store. It'll just be like, yeah, download it and then play it.
Mm-hmm.
It's not going to be this staggered shit.
Well, I mean, you don't see, game releases on Steam. They release for everybody at the same time, right? Don't they?
No,
No?
remember you still, yeah, but still remember you get
Well,
that.
it depends. Sometimes, like if it's
Yeah,
3 days later, like if it's a Tuesday and a Friday release, but
yeah,
if
but
they're
if there's a
releasing at the
worldwide
same time,
release,
yeah,
yeah,
that's the
it's a
same time.
worldwide release. Yeah, well, no, I've had games unlocked before me.
No, okay, the point here is, I mean, yes, okay, we're complaining, of course. But I mean, the point is here that this is DLC that's always released. Every single DLC for COD releases like approximately 5 a.m. the day of release for
Yes,
everybody. For
which is
everybody.
basic. Let's put it this way: it's around 1 a.m. Pacific time.
Right. So
That's what it's always been.
all of a sudden now they're just changing it. They're releasing it at 6 p.m. East, like 6 p.m.
Your time
your
zone.
time, like across time zones in the world.
Yeah,
Like so, all of a sudden they're just changing it like that. I just think it's ridiculous. But I
it's
mean,
silly.
yeah, and we want to play it. Like we want to get up tomorrow morning and freaking play it for you guys, right? If this, like I said, I mean, I'd be way more upset if this was like Zombies DLC and we couldn't fucking play it until
Yeah,
6 p.m. Meanwhile, guys have already finished it that got it because they're in a different part of the world. They got it before everybody else,
yeah,
right?
yeah. It's the simple situation. Like I'd be sitting there twiddling my thumbs for 5 hours, waiting
Mm-hmm.
on you getting the DLC because I've already got it and downloaded it, and I'm not going to play it without you.
Yeah, yeah.
And it's just that stupidity. Like it's exactly what's going to happen with Extinction tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to be sitting around for an extra 5 hours twiddling my fucking thumbs,
Yeah.
waiting on you.
Well, plus I can't play it at 6. I mean, that's I got
Yeah,
freaking family
exactly.
stuff to do. We'll be playing it tomorrow night, right?
So stupid.
Oh well. Yeah, what are you gonna do?
Oh
Like I
yeah,
said,
because
I honestly, with that, I just actually regret
well,
buying the season pass.
well, the thing is, right?
Oh,
The annoying thing is, like, we cannot get annoyed at Infinity Ward because it's not their point. It's not their fault.
well, we don't know.
No, no, it's always it's the publisher because it's Activision. They publish the maps.
I don't know. I don't know who.
No, that's exactly what when everybody complained about map packs and what they cost and whatever. It's always like every developer, Treyarch, Infinity Ward, always turn around and say, "We don't set the prices. We don't sort. We just develop the game, develop the maps, give them to the Activision, and that's it goes from there."
Hmm.
So it's all Activision that's doing this publishing side. It's Activision and Xbox that are changing it up.
Yeah.
So they're the people. mean, that's what you remember, like the maps on Black Ops 2. You always see like asshole her, um, tweeting out like we're just waiting to
Yeah,
set the
yeah,
button
yeah, yeah,
off.
yeah,
You
yeah.
know, we're just waiting to do the title update. They're always just sitting there waiting.
Yeah, but if Microsoft, so you think Microsoft is doing the whole?
I've got a feeling it's Microsoft because I understand there is an obvious strain on their network whenever a map pack releases. There's an
Mm,
obvious strain because especially with I mean it's not going to be the same with Ghosts, but especially with zombies,
hmm.
like the strain on the servers must be massive.
Yeah, but come on, they've been there before. How many times?
But what they should do is maybe they should give
The preload, like why not just preload the freaking
yeah
DLC? You know?
yeah, but not even that. Why not do like a season pass, like an early access preload or something like that? A season pass, so people that have the season pass get access to it
Well,
earlier or whatever, things like
we
that.
know it'll be interesting, and we'll know exactly who was behind it when it releases on PS4, and see how it releases there.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I guarantee it'll just appear in the fucking store.
Eh. Don't
And
blame
if it
Microsoft, really. Why not? It is probably them.
it'll be something between Microsoft and Activision
Yeah.
because they're the ones that control the release of the DLC. So yeah, we're done playing tonight.
What do you mean
We're just
preloading DLC means server bandwidth gets killed? What are you talking about? No, it actually lightens the load when the DLC actually releases because people have been preloading it at their convenience
yeah
for several days beforehand.
yeah because yeah
As
if
opposed to
that
everybody, it releases at 5 a.m. Everybody's up at 5 a.m. downloading like hundreds
if
and.
preloading wasn't a good thing, Steam wouldn't do it. Let's
Yeah,
put it that way.
yeah.
Steam do it every game release, eh, pretty much every big game release. You're guaranteed you're going to get a preload
Mm-hmm.
at least like 4 or 5 days before release.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, most of it's even worse for like me because like it lets us preload everywhere in the world, no matter what your release date is. But it's always like 4 days before the American release date, which is just normally a Tuesday.
Well, I'd like to know how is that going to make sense for the playlists? So they're going to
I
stagger
know
it
that's what I'm
across.
saying.
Yeah, like that
That's
makes
what I'm
no
saying.
sense. So you get in Australia, who the hell are you going to play with? Like maybe all just other Australians. Are they going to update your playlists
Yeah,
just on your area after you download the
it's
DLC? Like
so
it's
fucking
stupid.
stupid.
Yeah.
It really is. They're actually probably causing themselves more work
Wow.
in the long term. Like that's what I'm saying. Like I'm stuck now. Like if I wanted to play multiplayer with you
Mm-hmm.
tomorrow, like to just do any map reviews or even if I just wanted to set up a game with people like off the stream or something like that,
Mm-hmm.
I can't.
Mm-hmm.
I can't. I just
Yeah.
physically cannot do it because they've basically took that away from me.
Yeah. Oh well.
What's a preload? It basically it gives you access to you download pretty much all of the data for whatever it is. Like the game, like on Steam, you download everything but the executable file, which starts the game up.
Well, it's just locked basically, and then
Yeah,
you then
yeah.
when
Then
the
on
release
release
time
day,
happens, then you get the unlock. It's like a key basically,
yeah,
and then you can unlock the game.
yeah. So
So,
it's a great thing, like Spider says, that you can download at your own convenience. You don't have to
yeah.
wait for that and then
What
cause the
plus it
strains.
plus it saves them because not everybody's downloading it at the exact same time as soon as it
You know, the
releases.
only reason they wouldn't do it is because like the Xbox 360 version would probably get hacked to shit. Because people would download it and probably have access to it straight away. They'd just rip it right out the console. Since the Xbox is just an open piece of fucking kit nowadays.
I don't know.
I mean, it'd be fair enough on Xbox One and like PlayStation 4, less likely to be able to do that.
Hmm.
I mean, consider that's the that was the whole point of like this new generation. It was a whole new digital platform and things like that. You should be able to preload things, and
Yeah, right.
I don't get it anymore.
I don't know, man.
You should bring it up with the companies. Well, there's no point. It'll fall on deaf ears. They'll do whatever they want.
Yeah.
It's that simple. Like we can sit there and complain and bitch. It's like bitching and moaning about the month gap, the exclusivity on Xbox. It's not going to change anything if you bitch and moan about it. Never
No,
going to change
they
it.
they uh, they
Money.
pay for that. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
money basically.
Check Infinity Ward's Twitter.
Why? What does their Twitter say?
Patch notes for upcoming until patch notes.
Patch notes.
Don't care about patch notes. I want to see fucking release.
Hmm.
Upcoming improvements. Yeah, that's upcoming improvements. This is what they've been talk. Well, below is list of the bigger changes, including TU. YouTube patch notes coming next. Please announce that tomorrow's
No,
tail
we're
update.
not
Okay,
playing anymore, guys. We're done for the evening.
it's just a tail update. It's not even a so
What's that?
the patch notes. It comes out tomorrow. Spawning, weapon balancing. Oh yes,
What?
the weapon balancing for sniper rifles. No aim assist from the hip, which is a huge part of the quick scoping worked in previous games.
Hmm.
Yeah, because like when you're not aiming down sights, you're still got a like slight aim assist.
Right.
So when they're going from like non-aiming, like hip fire to aiming down sights, it's doing a lock on, a
Mhm.
slight lock on just from the hip fire.
Mhm.
So they're removing the aim assist when they're not scoped in. So they have to physically get close to your like hitbox
Right.
when they've scoped in before it'll actually like get an aim
So is
assist.
that gonna mess with sniping?
Yes.
Nice.
Yep.
Nice. You happy
Hip
about that?
fire. Yes.
Nice.
And it says here like they removed the hip fire reticle. See the little crosshairs from sniper rifles, and the hip fire spread was increased drastically.
Mhm.
So also the quick draw perk has actually been reduced significantly.
How is that crap? Fuck it's whatever. Oh no, the big quick scoper clans are gonna be screwed. Oh
No,
no.
no, you know
Whatever.
what? Right, I'm sorry, but this now turns it into a skill again.
Yeah, that'd be nice. Well, we'll see. We'll see how it's implemented.
Yeah,
I'm not gonna
that
jump to
that turns that.
conclusions.
Yeah, but that should turn it back into a skill again because back in like Modern Warfare 1, it was considered a skill because you had such a slow draw-in time. It was a little bit harder to do.
Mhm.
Now it's going back to being a skill again.
Mm.
So that's the way I'm reading it, and I'm hoping that's it.
Mhm.
But yeah, yeah. So that's basically what I'm.
Hmm.
We have a dedicated. Yeah, they're still working on
Hmm.
they're still working on cheats and hacks and cheating. So
Uh, yeah, we're not. We're just shooting the shit.
yeah.
Yeah, I know. It's all about microtransactions, DLC, and everything nowadays. But that's the world we live in, guys.
Yeah, I no, I totally agree. That's what I'm saying. They get a billion requests. I know. That's what I'm saying. That's why it'll fall on deaf ears. It's
Hmm.
just there's too much money and too many cogs going. Like this whole thing for the 6 p.m. release was probably a decision that was made like in 6, 7 months ago. It was made months ago.
It's
But just
some idiot in a suit decided.
yeah, they're not gonna announce it back then. They're just gonna wait until it comes out and everybody gets to go crazy on the day.
Hmm.
And by that time it's too late to change it.
Hmm. Oh. Doo-doo-doo.
I don't know. Like it's just
Hmm.
It's just getting to that. It's getting face palm worthy again.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that's just you're you you couldn't fathom them doing something like this until you read it on the day. Like, oh look, suddenly you're not getting it until 6 p.m. your time. Like, what?
Yeah. Yeah, whatever.
You know, I don't know. I'm just
Yeah, late night
it keeps
conspiracy theories with Hyper and Spider. Yeah,
truth is
that's
out
good.
there.
Yeah,
Do 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 do.
they're all trying to fuck us over.
Yeah, they're all out to get us.
Every chance they get,
Hey,
they just
Spider,
want to screw us.
it's true though. Every time we talk about zombies, man,
What?
they make it harder. They change it.
I
It
know,
screws up.
I
See,
know.
they are out to get us.
They are out to get us. They
See,
are.
it's crazy for us not to think they're out, not to get us.
Okay, don't talk circles around me here.
That was a circle. I thought it
I
was a
don't know. I
pentagon.
thought you were going around in a circle here.
Well, I've just been playing zombies. It's the only way I go. Takes
Mm,
me like an hour or two to get uncircled.
mm. Well,
I can do hot fix checks before they have. Yeah,
yeah, I'll talk to Spider Wife and see if I can get on a bit earlier. But yeah, 6 p.m. kind of
dude,
fucking
it's
sucks.
family. Family's more important. That's the way
Yeah,
it
no, I
works.
know.
And these people and you guys need to learn that in chat.
Hmm.
It's as simple as that.
Mm.
Health and family are far more
In
important than
school.
shooting. Yeah. Oh yeah. No, it's the same thing. I was playing with somebody today in
Mm.
Battlefield.
Hmm.
He's like, it's 1 a.m. and I'm still awake, and I'm like, I've got school, first day of school tomorrow. I'm like, dude, this is your last game.
Wow.
Said if you don't leave, I'm kicking you. So you've got one choice. And he did that. He left, and so
Nice.
it's like,
Wow.
no, I'm not gonna. Don't fuck with somebody's.
Apple's Listen to this. Apple sold 51 million smartphones in the first quarter 2013. Why are they just talking about that right now? What? That's weird. Maybe they meant 2014? I have no idea.
Mm,
Oh, the final 3 months. Sorry, final 3 months of 2013.
mm.
That's crazy. 51 million smartphones. In comparison, I think what? I don't know. How much should 3DS sold? I have no idea. Oh, that's like in 3 months, they're more than half of lifetime PS3 or PS3 sales, basically, in 3 months.
Yeah. Well, everybody wants the new Apple thing.
I know, right?
So it has just become a fucking symbol of like wealth or
Well,
status now.
that's why they keep the prices high, and that's why they can make so much money. Because it's like buying your shit. It's like buying a Beamer versus buying a freaking Ford,
Yeah.
basically, right?
Yeah, it's just a status symbol.
Yeah.
Sad.
Well, it's the way it works.
Oh, I agree, but it's sad. Like, I just that's that. I mean, that's one of the biggest reasons why I don't like Apple, just
Mm.
because it's become this. It's almost very snobby. It's almost very upper class to have these things. I mean, I know
Mm.
like people like you and things like that own them, and that's not why you have them. But I
Mm.
know people that seem to think that Apple are, like just the best thing since the invention of the wheel.
Yeah.
They're very upper, like, oh, you don't have an iPad? You don't have an iPod? Like, I've never owned an iPod, and people get all freaked out by that. They're like, you've never, not one iPod. And I'm like, nope, I have not owned one iPod.
Nice.
I physically went around it, purposefully missed out on, like, decent products that probably were fine and dandy, but
Hmm.
nope, not interested. Shut up, Lindsay, you Apple nut. She fin she
Hyper,
finally joined the
please.
PC. She joined the PC mustard race
The
very
what?
recently.
What?
PC mustard race.
The hell's that?
It's basically people that own a PC. PC elitism.
Okay. What do you mean she joined it?
She always had a Apple, like a Mac,
Oh, really?
and she actually just picked up a PC
Hmm.
so she can do some gaming.
Hmm.
Uh,
Nice.
I don't mind product. I don't mind the actual products. Like I know a lot. Apple products are built well, and most of the time they are worth the extra money that they are.
Hmm.
Yeah, yeah, you're not a fanatic, but they are normally worth the money they're worth. But it's just the class of people that use them and the way people talk about them as if they're oh, if you're not using a Mac,
Well,
you're just
oh, you're talking about Mac, or
yeah,
not, as opposed to Apple in
well,
general?
Mac and Apple, but you know, what I mean,
Yeah,
it's
but
the same.
dude, you can't. It's pretty hard to say that because of how many millions of people to classify.
I
You
know,
know,
but no, but it's just
five hundred. You know, half a billion people, or however many they've sold,
oh no,
to
I know,
classify
but
them and as
no,
being.
I know that. Like as I say, there's always exceptions to every rule on the planet, but it's
Hmm.
just the people I have ran into that get very snobby about it,
Yeah,
as if like oh, you've never owned an Apple product. What's wrong with you, kind of thing.
yeah. This is a pretty funny comment. I like this. Welcome to another episode of Late Night Theories with special guest Spider and fake accent guy.
If you can't say it, yeah, what the hell? Somebody told me that before. You Cypher needs to drop that fake accent at some point.
Oh,
I'm like, what?
uh, yeah. Yeah. People making fun of Ford. You know who didn't take a fucking bailout from the U.S. government? Oh yeah, that was Ford. Hmm. Hmm. But yeah, you can shit on them all you want. Dumbasses.
Yeah.
That's why I told Spider Wife when that after that happened. I said we will never buy a Chevrolet or like a GM or a Chrysler product ever again after that. Fucking government bailouts because they can't manage their businesses. They should have just freaking let them go under. I'm sorry.
Oh, really?
But yeah, so they had to take bailouts, and Ford is the only one that didn't. And the funny thing is, the because GM and Chrysler took bailouts, they got better concessions from the unions. When Ford tried to get the same concessions, they basically said "fuck you," so they got screwed twice. Basically, they didn't get to wipe away a bunch of their debt, and they didn't get the concessions that the other two got out of their unions. So they got fucked twice for not requiring to be bailed out because they know how to manage their business.
Yeah.
Pretty nice, huh?
Skyline,
And that's why I will always support
Sky,
them.
you know how easy it is to do a hotfix? A hotfix is done server side,
They
so
didn't
it's
take a
there.
bailout. They did not take a bailout. Bullshit. They never took a government bailout in the financial crisis 2008. GM and Chrysler did. They did not. Sorry.
Yeah, Skyline's like thinking it's something to do with the hotfixes. That's why they're staggering it. But the way hotfixes work, Skyline is their server side on like Activision and Call of Duty's end, not your end. So you don't actually need to download that hotfix. It is literally on their end. So that's an easy fix. It's not. It's nothing. That's the Call of Duty server side. If they can't do it, hotfixes happen all the time, and most of them you don't actually even know about.
Hmm.
So it's not going to be that.
I don't know.
You see what Lindsay's saying there about GM?
What?
The one thing that makes me angry about it, ever since GM took their bailout, the factories are closing here in Canada. I live in a
Hmm.
GM town and it's rough.
No, makes sense.
Yeah.
You in Oshawa? She in Oshawa?
I don't know. You want to physically give out our local address?
Oh,
Hey,
I don't know.
Lindsay,
Fuck.
any chance you want to give us your address, full like zip code and yeah, social security and
Nice.
mother's maiden name,
Yeah, exactly. Just everything,
credit card
everything,
numbers. Yeah, just give us them all.
all of it. We want all of it.
Though she did offer if I gave her my address, she'd send me food, like cookies and stuff.
Really?
I almost fell for it, but I've got this feeling there'd be anthrax mixed in there somewhere.
Oh my god. Nice.
Well, I'm not
Hmm.
crazy for no reason.
Yeah, she's a Nashma.
It's on my Twitter. I don't know.
Well, then you wouldn't have liked if I was in charge because I would have just let him fucking go under.
Is it postal code
Then
in
it
us?
would then it really would have hurt.
Is it actually the postal code in Canada?
What?
Is that
What?
what you call it? Postcode?
Postal code? It's always been like
Yeah.
that.
I
Yeah.
don't know. That's what I'm saying. I don't know. Like we call it postcode here too. So
When did they take bailout money? Well, okay. I'm not sure. Maybe they took a loan, but the GM and Chrysler actually went into bankruptcy protection. Okay, maybe that's the differentiation. GM and Chrysler both went into bankruptcy protection, and they
mhm.
wiped away like a ton of their debt, basically.
You get
I
it
think
on.
that's more where I was coming from with the bailout.
Oh, oh. Sorry.
Mm.
I see the words Bugatti Veyron and my brain just falls into mulch. I want to pay £1 million for a car.
We're not playing anything. I'm gonna go to bed soon.
Yeah, we're
That's
basically
fine if
done.
we lose viewers. I mean,
Yeah,
yeah, absolutely. You came here to watch us play. We're not playing. We're just shooting the shit.
yeah, we're
So,
just literally. This is the cool down section. We're just well, I say the cool down section. We're heating up.
mm,
And the only reason we're sitting here talking about this is this big. We probably wouldn't have started talking if we didn't look at this whole Call of Duty thing. And then
and they get pissed off about it.
yeah.
Bastards.
So officially now, people in Australia are playing it.
Yeah.
So it's like what?
Well, what can you do?
Controversial. We're not on controversial subjects. These are just stupid subjects.
We're not waiting on anything. We're just chatting.
Yeah.
Chat. I should put not playing here.
Yeah.
There, not playing. See? There, I updated.
So now my decision is what do I do for my stream tomorrow? Battlefield 4 or Extinction?
Don't know, man.
So I feel like when I wake up, it may just be like fuck the stream.
Huh?
It might just be like fuck the stream. I had some fun playing like Extinction tonight, but like I was saying that like oh I'm playing this, but like I'm feeling rather bitter about it. Like sitting there talking about like how I'm actually looking forward to it, but not looking forward to it, and like I'm saying for you and me, we're not really looking forward to it, but I guarantee we'll still have some fun playing it and
What?
learning it and see the
The.
Nightfall
Oh.
Extinction.
Yeah.
Like we're not desperately looking forward to it, but we'll probably still have fun playing it because we have fun playing
Yeah.
together.
Yeah.
But like that point is like then, but by the end of it, we'll just be like, yeah,
Well, we'll see. We'll see what they've done with it.
yeah, that's exactly the only reason we're looking at it.
But I mean, if they haven't changed the way it plays, like as far as um, you're forced to keep going. You can't really spend time doing stuff. I mean, I know there are certain points in the
Points,
game
yeah,
where you can spend time doing stuff, but you know, it has
yeah.
to end. Like you can't just keep killing stuff because they just overrun you. Like they purposely
Well,
overrun you
there's
after.
obviously. I'm assuming there's going to be something different. Like I don't think there's the whole drill sequence in this one.
Yeah. So they've
So
obviously changed up the gameplay a lot,
yeah.
maybe
I,
based on
I don't I
feedback.
don't know. I don't know. But we'll need to wait and see because I mean that's what I was saying. Like people were talking about like, why I don't like Extinction, and it's like it's a very hard subject to talk about because it's it's not really bad. It's not a really bad game mode. It's not. It's fun to play with friends. It's enjoyable in its own rights. but you're going to always compare it to zombies because it's a Call of Duty product.
Mm-hmm.
And the simple fact is, it's not a pick up and play game mode.
No.
It's not one that you can just go, right, oh, new map, let's go play it. It's this whole ranking system is holding
Well,
it
you
back
don't
a
know
little
if
bit.
that's gonna be the case though. In the
Oh, I agree, but I'm just saying, the way it is right now, that's what's holding it back for me. It's like this ranking system,
hmm.
like this whole situation. No, but look at this whole situation we're in right now. Like we've switched consoles. We've both kind of burnt ourselves out on Call of Duty, but over the last couple of months, and it's got to the point where a day before we both can't be bothered ranking up an
Mm-hmm.
extinction on Xbox
Mm-hmm.
One.
Mm-hmm.
So we've got the decent stuff for Nightfall.
Yeah.
And it's exactly what's happened. It's just that's it. It's just like meh. So
Well, like I
it's not
said,
like
maybe
it's not
they'll
like,
change. Maybe they'll change up the
yeah,
class configurations or something. Who knows?
you never know. I mean
Yeah.
they say this is the start of the four-part episodic story,
Yeah.
so maybe that point of contact was just the test bed
Mm-hmm.
to get a feel for the community. So I don't know. You're Illuminati? No, I'm not.
Auto show downtown. What auto show? I don't know. Okay. Well, I think I'm out for the night, guys.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was looking at it. The achievements are on like the Xbox now already for Nightfall.
Yeah. Oh,
I
they
was
probably
looking at,
weren't they out for a while?
yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
there was a weird achievement about eggs, finding eggs on the core multiplayer maps.
Really?
Yeah, I'm not
Wow.
going, I can't remember the wording properly, but even I was sitting there confused as if like they've put something on the multiplayer maps now.
Yeah, they never. Infinity Ward doesn't like putting stuff out like achievements for multiplayer.
Yeah, and I like that for them.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not a big like this situation right now where with Battlefield 4 I am in.
Mm-hmm.
Um, I've got two trophies left. Get kills with the 1911,
Yeah.
which is fine, and then win a round on every game mode. Right, okay, I don't want to play all the fucking game modes because some of them don't interest me. Like I don't
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
squad team
Yeah. Yeah.
deathmatch, but I have to now play it if I want that trophy.
Right.
And it was the same with like Battlefield 3. Like you had to get it was like get all the ribbons. I was trying all the ribbons, and it was like there was a fucking it was like win squad team deathmatch 5 times or something like that. And I was like, oh, I don't wanna.
Hmm.
Yeah, that's a Hydra extra. It's, weird. Anyway,
No, no, we're not playing anything. Yeah,
let's call
we're
it.
gonna go because we should go to bed.
Yeah.
I should go to
So
bed
we can be
anyway.
up extra early for the map pack that comes out 6 hours later.
Yeah. Okay, guys. Have a good night. Have a good morning. Good afternoon, wherever you may be, and we'll catch you tomorrow for some stuff. All right.
10 hours, 45 minutes.
Hmm.
10 hours, 45 minutes.